Is there anything that has been so tragic you couldn't find any humor in it?
No,
Good.
I can make fun of anything, baby.
What was the last nonprofit you gave to and why?
I have an ongoing $25 donation to this alliance that basically fights for fast food companies like Wendy's to finally sign acts that say they protect farm workers' rights, which really protects the women on those farms. Because if the big fast food chains like don't sign on to these agreements of like, we will not buy the tomatoes from this farm if there is sexual assault on this farm. It's really easy to sign it. Wendy's. And so there's this group of women, migrant farm workers, who are working to make sure that every farm is insured by this agreement.
Wonderful. Do you remember the name of the organization?
Yeah, yeah, it's in my email every month, but I'm afraid to say it wrong. So let me just like look it
No,
up.
no, do
Hold
it. I
on.
want to plug it, so let's do that.
It's the it's I was gonna say National Food Alliance, and that is not it. So I'm glad I looked it up. It is the Alliance for Fair Food.
Perfect. Great. When was the last time you were moved in any large emotional capacity and why?
Every second. I'm
Yes.
like, what? Um, okay, let you know. I was really emotionally moved watching the Pee Wee Herman Paul Rubens documentary recently in a way that's just like lilting and still in my bones and my body. And the last time I cried out of happiness was when my husband got really good news.
Nice.
Yeah.
Those are very nice memories on both parts.
Yeah, you like that? I didn't go to anger, rage,
Yeah.
sadness.
Also, that Pee Wee guy, he's another one where you look at what happened to him at the end of his career, and it's so unfortunate.
Paul Rubens is, I wasn't even a Pee Wee fan,
Mhm.
but so much of what he went through so deeply spoke to me. And the way his light was stolen, I'm still thinking about it.
Agreed. And that's one of those rare stories where you just look at it and you're like, why? Like,
Why did
what?
we do that?
Yeah.
Homophobia.
Yes, unfortunately, but it's just so ugly and so
So
in
ugly
your face where you're
and
just like,
dark.
and also like that man charmed children for how long, you
And,
know?
and did incredible work. And
Yes,
yeah, and we were all witnesses to the downfall and we didn't even really know in the ways in which we were participating in it.
agreed. And there's a lot of shame on that one
Mm-hmm.
with him
Mm-hmm.
particularly. Is there a joke that you haven't been able to tell, and would you tell it to us?
Oh my God, so many. And the reason I'm not able to tell it is because it won't work.
Oh,
I'll like
okay.
tell it to you and you'll be like, uh-huh. And I'm like, fuck, it's still not working.
I meant more like culturally forbidden or too racy or something.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, hold on. Give me a second
Of
to
course.
um so I talk about okay. Let me try to remember. It's been so long since I did stand up.
No rush.
Okay. Okay. Women, we have to stop hating on our bodies. We have to stop talking bad about our bodies because if I have to hear you call your thighs fat, then I can't hear the voice in my head telling me that I'm fat. And I need to hear that voice so I can feel close to my dad. So then I talk about something I forgot and how he's not my real dad. I'm like, so now I have this guy who's not even my real dad, and I have to find my real dad. I don't know where he is. And people ask me why I don't work harder to find my biological dad. And the truth is that I cannot, I, the truth is that I don't want to put in that much work to find a man. Why would I want that? I would rather have a dress with pockets. No, but really, it's because I looked it up and there is this thing, this very real thing. They're studying it. Scientists are studying it. They've named it. It's called GSA, genetic sexual attraction. This is a true scientific phenomenon. And what happens is when two adults who are family members by blood meet each other for the first time as adults, their bodies feel this deep intimacy. But in reality, they are complete strangers. And in that gray area, their brains do this thing where they decide they must have sex with that person. So, can you imagine if I finally found my dad and he didn't want to fuck me? Like, how rude is that going to be? He's like, well, I don't like big butts. And I'll be like, well, you get this to me. Okay, that's it.
It's solid. That's a solid one. Also, it's really interesting watching you recall it and put it out on a last minute notice.
Yeah, I haven't done that in like 5 years. And I'm
Yeah.
like, does that happen? I'm not sure.
No, you did great. You did
All
great. And
right,
it was
nice,
interesting
nice.
seeing how your brain was working to like put it together and put it out with
My
that much
eyes
time.
rolling back into my head, being like, oh.
No, I was like, she's got it. She's
No,
got
listen,
it.
my favorite shows were the ones where people loved that joke, but almost always you would hear the air leave the room as like 10 people screamed. So it was never like a real laugh. Like it never really worked.
Comedy and terror should go hand in hand.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Should not know what you're getting into and then be slightly shocked when you get there.
I
I
just
love it.
don't know if people want to see GSA jokes from the girl who doesn't know her dad, but maybe one day.
I love it. I have no problem with it.
Thanks,
I think
Chloe.
you're the one who should be telling it.
Thanks,
If you
Chloe.
know your dad, then we are going down some
Yeah,
dark,
that's right. That's right.
dark
And listen,
roads.
I don't do stand up anymore. It was a small year of my life, but